big theme that we've got this year that we're out pushing is what we call outperformance, which is really taking the thermal, the moisture, and the air sealing benefits of our products and helping builders tell that story to homeowners better. And whether it's a builder or even a retrofit contractor, that these products give you comfort, they give you better durability in your home, they give you more health in your home, and obviously they give you more efficiency in your home. We're obviously featuring our Styrofoam branded Blue Board product, which we've had for greater than 65 years. Insulation to the outside of the home, insulation to the outside of the foundation, can be used on the inside of the foundation. So that's kind of our thermal approach. Then we've got our moisture approach with our flashings and our tapes, some of our spray products that help with moisture management from the outside of the house, not letting Mother Nature in. And then obviously our air seal products with the Great Stuff brands and the Frothback brands, getting to the inside of the house, sealing up the air sealing, getting those ACHs down so that we get a good air exchange rate in that house, provides energy efficiency. There's a project we did about 3 years ago called the Revitalize Project. We took a home that was 75 years old, just a little 1,200 square foot bungalow home, and we went in and just with off-the-shelf Dow products, stuff you could buy at any retailer like 84 Lumber. Great stuff in a can, Frothback kits, Thermax insulation in the basement, resided the house and just put 1 inch of styrofoam on the outside. We took that house from a HERS score before we touched it of 130 something, I think it was 133 or something like that, down to about an 80. So it's pretty significant by just doing off-the-shelf things like taking the baseboard off, sealing around the baseboard, taking the trim around the windows, taking the old stuffed fiberglass that had deteriorated, spraying the window and door foam around that, getting into the basement, sealing up the rim joists. Simple little things even a homeowner could walk into an 84 Lumber and buy those products and do those jobs. On these retrofit projects like I talk about, you buy a can of Great Stuff, you go in and seal up your windows a little bit better around your baseboard, maybe get in your basement and look for some air pockets and get those things filled with pipe penetrations and things like that. You're talking about a $15 can of Great Stuff. Your first month, you're gonna see payback on that, right? It's almost immediate. Single family homes, you can make an investment of some premium products from Dow. It might cost you $2,500 to $5,000 more than just using regular products. That payback's gonna be almost immediate too, because when you look at the energy savings you get the first month you move into that home to what it would have been had you not used those products, your cash flow is going to be almost immediately cash flow positive, right? Because you put a little bit more in the mortgage to finance that extra money, but you save that money on your utility bill. So it's not even a long payback, and in some ways it's almost cash flow positive the first month you move in. I'm standing next to what we call our Air Seal kiosk here at IBS. This is one of the tools that's tied directly back into the outperformance message that we talked about, giving builders tools and ways to explain the benefits of these products in a way that homeowners can understand it without having to be a PhD in science. So if you just stand here, you can see we've got a simple little Lazy Susan triangle here. We've got some air pressure building in the middle with some fans. It simply blows air up. And on this side, we've got our Great Stuff window and door product. You put your hand up here and you can see these ribbons aren't moving. You don't feel any air coming out. You come over here and you see these ribbons are moving with the chinked fiberglass. Put your hand up and you can feel that air coming out. So it's an idea of getting homeowners to understand that. A lot of times, specifically in a retrofit type application, people think their windows are bad and they spend a lot of money to get their windows replaced when really all they needed to do was just seal that window up a little bit better. Down here we've got a couple other applications like in a rim joist where the plumbing's coming in from the outside of the house. You can see the ribbons down there moving because we don't have it sealed. And then over here we've got the Great Stuff around the dryer vent, sealing that thing right up. Here's an example of some spray foam insulation in a wall cavity versus fiberglass versus cellulose, and you get air movement through there. When you get that air movement through there, you actually don't get the advertised R value that the factory would label that insulation as having, where with spray foam, because there's no air movement through there, you're actually getting the full R value of that advertised R value of that particular product. Another great use is just like sealed ductwork, right? Going into your home on a retrofit, you've got sealed ductwork, you've got a 40-foot run from your furnace to the end of the house and then up 20 feet to that base or that bedroom that's up in the corner. That room never gets warm. Well, a lot of it's because the warm air never gets there. So if you seal those ducts up like you do here with Great Stuff, you're forcing that air to go where the HVAC system was designed for that air to go, and it actually does what it's supposed to do. Just another example of how we're trying to help builders explain these things to homeowners without taking up a big footprint or anything like that. Give them real easy tools and signage to help merchandise it and explain the benefits.